Hello, hello, Lysandra Everett here, and we're back talking about habits. Today we're going to talk about how habit change occurs. And this image is from Charles Duhigg and The Power of Habit. And as I've stated in the previous videos, that this book is just totally awesome and everybody ought to read it. Okay, so with this graphic, okay, it's really talking about the scientific way of how habits actually change. We talked about it before with the habit loop, where you have the cue, then you also have the behavior, which is what you actually do, and the reward. And so with habit change, the first thing that you've got to do, you have to recognize is what is your cue? What is happening to make you want to perform a specific behavior? Is it 2 o'clock in the afternoon and that's when you take your break? Is it that you are bored and you need something to do? You have to figure out what that actual cue is that makes you perform a certain habit. And the next thing to realize and to figure out is what is the payoff? What is your reward for that specific behavior? So for instance, we talked in a previous video about a baby crying. You hear a baby crying, that's your cue. Your behavior is you pick the baby up, and the reward is that you get some peace and quiet. Now, at the same time, that baby can also have the habit where they could be bored, so they cry, right? And then their reward is you pick them up. Okay, so you have to understand what your cue is and what your reward is. What is your payoff? Now, when you get that, when you understand what that is, that's when you can start to work on changing the habit by inserting a new routine, which is shown over here on the other side of this graphic. You've got the same cue. You might be bored, but you insert a new routine. So instead of you going to have a drink, instead of you having chocolate, instead of you whatever that behavior is that you want to change, you insert something new in order to get the same reward. Okay, because you still want that same reward, but the difference is finding a new routine, a new behavior, and it's inserting that new behavior. And believe me, nobody is saying that this is going to be a cakewalk, okay? If you've had a long-standing habit, this is going to take some decisions, some daily decisions to do something different. But the first thing you got to do is find out the cue, find out what your payoff is, and then insert a new behavior. And the last thing that is missing from this is not shown on this graphic, but is definitely talked about in the book, is belief. You have to really believe that you are capable of changing this habit that you no longer want to have. And when you believe that you have whatever it takes, then it's doable. As long as you feel powerless, then this is going to continue to be a problem for you. But understand that you have everything inside of you already to make change in your life possible. Okay, so understand the takeaway here. Understand what your cue is, understand what your payoff is, but then insert a new behavior. Okay, it says it right there on my cool, well, not my cool graphic, Charles Duhigg's cool graphic. Okay, I really hope this video helps you out and the series helps you out. I've been getting a lot of great feedback on this. So, you know what? If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join my community. And if it might help somebody else, of course, please share it. Okay? Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.